Yo, Ziad,
Yo.
you ready to show your first hard drive?
Not today. I'm chilling. I'm good.
Really?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm already here.
So come another day.
Ziad, you told me for the video though. Come Alright, so I'm super excited to announce my new video series, and it's all about showing people your first hard drive. So the whole entire purpose of this is, for the creator to have a moment of reflection on how far they've come, but then also to show people that are just beginning, like, you have to start somewhere. All of our first hard drives, when we look back on it, it's not our best work by any means, but the most important thing is that we just started. And this is just such a fun idea to me, to bring creatives together, to really just kind of have a moment of reflection. So if you take anything away from this whole entire video series, is to just start. The sooner that you start, the sooner you fail, and the sooner that you fail, the sooner that you actually improve upon your talent and your craft, and the sooner that you learn, your style, your theme, and that's just so exciting just to kind of figure out. It may not seem super exciting, but looking back on, your inception, that's going to be really awesome and a super great reflection period for your creative journey. So without further ado, here's your first hard drive. All right, I'm here with Ziad, and you're the first episode. Can you give me some context of like when this was, or what's on this project?
Yeah, so this is the big hard drive, and it has years from 2020 up to 2024. So it has a lot of the stuff that I wanted to still keep in the beginning years. I didn't keep all everything. But yes, this is the 2020-21.
Got it. Let's get into it.
Cool. Okay. So starting with that glacier video, this was the first official film I ever made, but it's funny.
That's so good.
Yeah. So that's loud.
That's stable.
Yeah. Canon 80D.
We all started on the Canon 80D.
Yeah. Very loud. Stable-ish.
Backseat B-roll is
honestly
solid.
What's really funny is when I started, I think the first thing that I was really focused on was just making my shot stable.
This is good.
Yeah. Pacing's funny. We're at 45 seconds. There's a lot of things that can put wrong to it, but I'm really happy that I was able to do something like this the first year I started doing video.
The song's dead on.
Yeah.
Oh, is that slow 23?
I don't know. It's horrible though. We mixed 60-23. You had all of that jazz.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, some sound design.
Got a top down.
Yeah.
Sequencing?
Yeah, I'll skip a little forward because it is long. That is not skip.
Yo, that transition.
So we're gonna skip to the hike. I was there for 3-4 days, and it was we went on this 18-mile hike.
Oh my
so the rest
gosh.
of the video is sights from that hike, which was nice. And it's dude, imagine you got a hike like this here. I'd go hiking every day.
That would be crazy. You got the cliche pan.
Yeah.
Hey, rule of thirds.
Yeah.
Leading lines. Foreground, background.
So, preface to all of this is before I started taking video, all I did was photos. So I love taking photos, and I had I understood the rules for photo. So when I started video, it felt natural. But it's funny now because it's that's what I started with, photography, and now it's nothing.
That's so funny because, that's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
It's always funny to see creators if they went from video to photo or photo to video. Because I went from video to photo, so it's it's kind of a weird transition sometimes.
Yeah. No, my T7 5i was my first.
This is gorgeous. You got the morning light.
Yeah, listen, it's gorgeous. The cinematography's got some work, but what's going on here? I don't know. And then we're finished. But This was my first.
That looks like a stock video.
It does. That's why I loved it so much. This was posted 3 years ago, but I think this trip was 2020.
Okay.
2020, potentially 2021. We'll just say 2021, just for safety.
Mm-hmm.
But this was like one of the first like little projects I've ever done that's for me, and that's one thing with all of these videos that we're gonna see. Is that's like the lesson that I'm taking home. Is like I haven't done a lot like with personal stuff.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
always just client work.
Yeah.
So I can clearly look at my client work and say, okay, cool, I did this, I did this, I did that.
Right.
Very little personal projects, which is kind of sad, but oh well.
I mean, like posting personal things, I feel like in the moment is like, I'm not gonna post that because why would anyone want to see it? But like looking back on it, like it's for you, like, and so when you're looking back through the hard drives, then you have something to prove, and like the dad lore, like when we're old men, like that's gonna be such a fun thing to kind of look back on.
For sure. There was a little project there with a dental place.
Was that a dolly?
Yeah, no, kind of, but not really. Very little one. It's really funny looking back at these.
Got the YouTube stock of it, music.
They all look like stock shots, which is really like funny to me because it's like
that's Canon colors, baby. I mean, that's not bad.
It was part of like a 3-set series where we did like testimonials with the guys as well. We got to 2021, and like I like didn't work with anybody. Like this is me like starting like videography.
Well, it was also the pandemic too.
Yeah. But then you go to 2024, and this is like all the different clients that I've had just this year. And it's really, really cool to see like, wow, progression. Even 2023, it took me a full year to like do like just this. And I've already like almost doubled that in half a year in 2024.
That's
It's
pretty
cool to see the progression. So this is a video I'm working on right now. And this is a thing that I've always wanted to do. I like going to places and like making a video called The Sounds of X. So I did one for Italy, The Sounds of Italy, and now I'm doing one for Egypt, and it's like going to be much, much better. So this is the video. This is the start of it. Just 30 seconds of it. Rest is all needing to be fixed. But yeah, we're going from the first video to this. There's nothing more important than doing stuff for yourself in this field because you're being a creative. So the second you stop being a creative, you're going to lose your edge. You're going to lose to the next person that comes up. So I think that more importantly, and now more than ever, I'm like making sure that I do stuff like this, whether that's hiring people to make me be able to have more time or just like saying no to more things just so I can like be able to do stuff like this. So yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, sweet. I mean, that's the whole entire purpose of this video series, like to remind ourselves like why we got into it in the first place and see how far like we've come to, and also like to propel us like forward too, and start posting personal content, and because like we're creatives at the forefront, like we're not business people, we're not like we're not entrepreneurs at the forefront, we are creatives. So we'll keep it that way.
100%.
So thanks for showing us your first hard drive, and catch you guys in the next one.
Of course.